going to learn a few tools of AI tools where we are struggling for the time, how we can utilize the time effectively, and we can make interactive and engagement lessons in the class. So before we begin, I want to clearly say one thing. Today it's a technical session, it's not a lecture. So we may think, like many teachers think, AI is a complicated or meant only for computer experts. Basically, it is not. But today I promise you, if you can type a sentence, you can use AI tools. That's a true fact. So here it doesn't require any coding language, doesn't require any perfect English. Even AI works with the teachers, not like instead of teacher. That's a statement we are looking for so many webinars. Let me ask you something before start. So you need not answer, just think it. How many of you are spending hours for preparing PPTs? So sometimes we take lessons, but kids come and approach us. Ma'am, can you explain once more? We cross through, many teachers might have crossed through, especially like during afternoon session, like our session. Uh, Many students feel sleepy, especially during afternoon sessions. So how to make interactive those sessions? We might have crossed all these questions. So these are all the real classroom problems, and today, which where we can solve everything with the AI tools, which designed to solve exactly all these problems in an interactive way. So the next 40 minutes we'll be doing how we can convert our big pages of textbooks into a simple summaries, and how to create a beautiful presentations, and how to convert all these presentations without a teacher to narrate all these things, how AI can narrate the presentation in a beautiful way. So I request everyone, please keep your laptop ready. I know everybody have it, but this sessions side by side, you can also travel along with me, and you can also try. If you have any stuck in any part, you just put up, like, raise your hand and stop me. I'll help you. So before we are getting into this tool, I request every teacher, think one lesson that you taught last week of any subject or any classes. It depends. It doesn't have any constraint like grade 10 or grade 12 like that. So you take any subject of any topic which you taught already. So there are three tools have, like, first we'll be seeing those tools. So which I have told already those things in the PP, like this slide. The first tool we are going to see about this NotebookLM, which mainly useful for students, teachers, as well as like research. We're all doing a research like GP, or sometimes maybe given for the SLC projects. All these things can be used for this NotebookLM tool. And after getting all the notes, summarizations from this tool, we can easily convert with the Gamma AI tool for presentation. Finally, all the presentation is done. Then you can get into slide narrated without any narrations by the teachers or the students with the AI voices. So it's like a flipped classroom. So now directly we'll get into starts with the first tool of hands-on journey. So I think Madan sir, can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I can able to
Okay,
see your screen.
thank you. So first we'll get into the Google. How this notebook LM works, we'll see. So as such, like, you can type here directly of notebook LM, then it will get into that place of notebook LM. So this is one way. And the second way, if we have a Gmail ID, obviously every teachers will have the Gmail ID. Once you log in, there is a quite extension tool. You can see it here in your grid menu of
Here.
notebook LM. So you can also log in this way. So once you log in, you can see the dashboard of notebook LM. In this dashboard, you can have already the things which is featured here in the notebooks of all these tools, how we can effectively use. And if you created anything that can be seen in your my notebooks. And if you want to create newly, you have to get into this plus click on this one, and you can directly get into this new notebook. And here, the beauty of thing is we are working for ChatGPT, then Gemini, all these things are working. We are working currently, but everywhere we get into those tools, we have to upload at one or two things. But here, beautifully, it is given with unlimited sources. You can upload your Google Drive documents, or if even your links of websites, or you have gone through those topics in a YouTube, or anything you have in your hand from the chat gpt or Gemini, all these things you can upload at a time, and you can find the summarization parts, or you can take a notes. So even if you don't have anything in your hand, I don't have any PDF or PPT or YouTube link, but blank in my mind, I have to study newly, then you can get into discover. uh, it automatically gets you the source. For example, I need for 0478 for my computer science syllabus, all the IGCSE pattern. So what prompt I'm giving, it will search for you and it will give you all the resources from the internet. So we need not to go and collect it also. This is another way, makes us easy for us. So it will ask you whether to import all the source or only for the selected source. So if you want to import all the source, you can import it directly here. So after you importing here, it will show a checkbox here in the grid. So even if you want which one you want to choose, that alone you can choose it. And if you want everyone to be chosen, then you have to select all sources. From that, it will give you the summarizations and whatever the questions we are asking. So far, if I have a syllabus, for example, in that syllabus, first topic I'm going to take into the class. So what shall I do? That first topic alone I need from my syllabus. So you can give those syllabus document or this full book of your syllabus, and you can upload here, and you can clearly ask as a prompt statement as give only the first summarization for the first lesson or notes for the first lesson. So to do everything, it will take time. So it's already I have done for my computer science. Just we'll go through it. So I have uploaded here n number of sources of YouTube, all the images, some of the PDF files, some PPT, some comes under the doc, like documents. After we are uploading it, you can go to the studio, like left side, you can see the studio will create you all these options for us. So for example, I need the audio overview of this book's summarizations. So you can get the audio overview like a podcast, not only like you can also join with the podcast. So which already I've created here. So you can see here created for the first topic. So this audio will play. And if you want in an interactive way pattern, you can also join with this, and you can ask question in the middle. So it's like a listening part. So if a child did attend the classes, and so this way also we can do it. So another thing, if you want to join with the interactive, and you can also join into that interactive, and you can communicate with that podcast, and you can sort out the doubts also. So if kids not come to the class for a long time, this audio can be also shared for those kids, as well as if substitution you're getting into the classes immediately. So like that time you can also we like clearly understand, and you can get into the classes which short term of crispy listening part, which also help for the teachers. And video overview also will be there. You can download for the video content, for the content which is you have asked for the prompt. So I have asked for many things, like to create a question paper, which I have uploaded here, the question paper as like IGCSE pattern as required. So I have given the prompt like create 5 MCQs and 3 descriptive questions. So three uh, MCQs and pre-descriptive questions as shown here. And if I want the revision worksheet for the slow learners for the particularly for from these resources, so I can create it. So only for the books from the syllabus which I have uploaded from that, so I can give only that syllabus part. So you can check it that and you can get it all these things. So here it is given like YWH questions. So I need for like an IGCSE pattern questions. So I've again prompted like this to create like an IGCSE pattern from the syllabus of which resource I have checked here. Only that resource it will be used and it will extract only the question from the resources which you opted here. So after that, you can make it as a copy or else you can save it as note and then you can open it in the side. It will generate like this and you can open it in the Google Docs or even if you want, you can copy and paste it. So this way, this notebook LM works. It makes very easy for the teacher as well as to the students, mainly for the researchers if they are doing. It will give the citation also from where it picked. So it is easy for us and we can relate it from where we can. So at a time in one bunch of go, all the resources has been uploaded here and we are extracting the things and accordingly there is also another options based on the resources which you opted after your uploading is also if you uncheck it it will give you the content summarizations worksheet. And I do ask the for lesson plan for 40 minutes to break it down. So quite easy for us to create a, lesson plan details. So which I made it. So I asked like create 40 minutes lesson plan in the format of adding objective, skill, research questions only for the first lesson. So if you want all the three lessons which you have, all the full lessons which you uploaded in the resources, you can check that resource and you can create a prompt. And after asking, it will break down into a several parts and from which we want, we can. So 50% of our time will get reserved saved. And even if you want the starter activity or to recap the question from that particular resources or from the first lesson, then you can definitely you can use those first lesson as a resource which you have uploaded as like this. So it's a wonderful tool. It's a free, it's a Google extension thing. It's not like anything like credit basis. So some of the AI tools will give you only for limited period of time. Some will give you like credit basis. Like after you're doing works of this credit also will be added. Like that tools are also available. But this is completely free and unlimited thing. We can use it like how we want. So for example, if I'm taking a lesson in the class and I need to recap as like previously, one session was like exit tickets and mind map. So that it connects here. So you need to create a quiz like generally based on this topic wise or else from the lesson basis. You can just create by clicking this quiz mind map or whatever it is required for our classes based on the needs. Then it will be downloaded and it will show like this. You can make it as full screen and we can check with the kids how they understand. So this also will be helpful to check ourselves as a teachers in the class of exit time how they understood the topic or else entry time also we do use exit and entry. So this can be useful for the teachers to ask question. So next is we also have like in this thing mind map. This is like a mind map for as like the previous thing of various categories sir has explained. So in that category it comes, I think so it comes in the learning part of you. So or else recapping the sessions. So this you make it very easily to ask recapping of those sessions what we have chosen, like what topic we have chosen from the resources. It instantly will create and we can also ask the kids what are the key points or what are the keywords it's required. As a Cambridge we need a keywords or most mandatory things for the exam point of view, so that it will also help in this way. These are all the beauty things which has inside our notebook LM. So come for this, now we know how to take a question paper to worksheet or else video or podcast to listen, or sometimes to take a quiz or infographics. If you want, all together will be an image pattern. So that also you can download it and see. So I have already created. So so it will show you from how many resources this infographics we develop. So here you can see at the top, based on 12 sources, this infographics has been created. So this also will catchily for topic wise, when we go, the keywords will come in a graphical representation. Mainly for the slow learners, we can easily ask them to prepare in a easy way. Then this is one other thing. These are all the things which comes here. There is one called slide deck 2 options inside the NotebookLM. This slide deck will give you the format of things in a slide pattern, but it will not give us a PPT form. It will give us a PDF form. So you can download that PDF form and you can show it in a class in a slide way only. It will come in a page by page. So this disadvantages we can easily overcome by asking here by slide pattern either or the way, or you can create with by clicking on slide deck. Easily it will download in a PDF format, or else we have to copy this text and we can get into the other like gamma or slide narrator. We can go and we can create it very quickly within 5 minutes. So these are all the options which comes inside the sorry, in the NotebookLM. And one beauty things here, it supports this podcast with the different languages. If kids doesn't have an like here like their own languages, want to listen those concept and make it very clear, we can easily click on it. There is no any like pay cost of any of these options here in this NotebookLM. So now I feel like this content is ready. I need to show it in a worksheet pattern. So first I'm going to copy, which I've already created for the class. It's a learning guide. So for the lesson 1, lesson 2 as a learning guide, for 3 lessons I created as a learning guide. So there is a tool called in a worksheet in a different, in an interactive pattern, as well as in a critical thinking and logical thinking, how to analyze. So there is one another tool where I used to do it for Diffit. So Diffit, you have to log in. After your login, you just copy and paste it, which I have taken from the resources of my syllabus from the NotebookLM. And you can choose a grade, which grade you want. And I have chosen for this 9th grade. And even if you want depth of knowledge, you can create those things. After creating, it will show you the options. After choosing this, any 2 options you can select it for your worksheet. After creating this, choosing this, set those skills and generate the resources. It will generate the resources within a seconds, within a few seconds. Now you can see like all the lessons which I have uploaded basically with the pattern of vocabulary, multiple choice, either the questions to be in a critical pattern to passage, think and pair, then flow chart if it is required, it is required. So all these activities can be given in one sheet or for one chapter or one topic in a few seconds. So this is also a wonderful tool for mainly for 6th grade, 7th grade, slow learners, or maybe a high order thinking skills kids you want to give for hot questions. You can also do it in the NotebookLM and copy paste in the Diffit, and you can create a worksheet in a like within a minute. So now, like summarization, creating a notes, creating audio, creating a video, all these things we know. Now I need to present in a graphical, in a colorful way during my noon session. A child should attractively listen. So I obviously we need to go with audio or video or else in the PPT format. So there is another tool where it links for the Gamma AI. So the next tool we are going to see Gamma AI. So this tool is like completely of credit. So each time when you're doing, it will show the credit points at the top. So you just log in as like other tools. Usually for AI tools, we log in with your Gmail ID. Just log in. Then you can upload, click on create new. Either you can paste it or you can import the file. Either it can be doc or presentations or web pages, and or we can paste it also. So which I've created all these things. I have to create a notes which I've taken from the notebook LM. Then I'm going to create it with a general notes or summarize long text with the document. Any of the options you can choose it based on your topic and what you like, and continue with the prompt editor. Then it will configure our Gamma AI to our notes which we have pasted here. So now you can choose any of the options here, text content. So either you want generate or like preserve, that is in the log. Whether these two only will free of cost, it works. And even you want the template, you can choose it. Finally, you can create generate. So after getting a PPT presentations, you can also download, or you can also create in a PDF format, whatever. So it creates the PPT in a quick pattern way. So you can see it in the screen. So now you can either you can download it or directly you can present with the kids like this, or else you can, if you want to share it in our teams or you want to download it, you can download it in either of these formats. Then you can download it. So after clicking this download, you can go with PowerPoint or else PDF. So I'm going to click on PowerPoint, so it will export it. So after clicking on this, it will download. So your PPT is ready for the notes which we have taken from the notebook LM to the Gamma AI, and PPT is ready. So now this PPT, we need to make it presentations as a video pattern with the AI voices. So for that, so we need to get into slide narrator. So this is a third tool where we are going to import our PPT which we downloaded from the Gamma AI, and we'll be uploading it in the slide narrator, because slide narrator will narrate it automatically with the slides which is given. It will also show us whether to correct it. All these things we are going to see in this tool. So here, as like the Gamma AI, you have to go with your Gmail ID, and it will create the all these options in a one go of choosing your Gmail ID as and getting login. Then finally, you can see the dashboard of the slide narrated like this. You will have the options like prompt to PPT, slide to video, text to speech, or you want to create as a video generated of the AI voices. So this one, we'll get into the slide to video. So here you can upload it. So the file which I have just now we created, so I have uploaded. After we are uploading it, so it will ask you to either to audio narration is alone made, or script is also need to visualize. So if we choose both the options, audio as well as the script will be ready. And we need to choose any of the AI voices. Basically, we'll choose any from any of these tabs. Multiple things are available, so we can choose anything. After choosing this one, we'll be getting down, and here you can generate. Click on generate. It will connect with the uploaded PPT as well as the narration. So please wait, it is creating it here. Now your script for every slides, it's ready. So your slides, which whatever the content, if you want to edit it, you can edit it here. Finally, the 4 slides with 4 slides of all these things are ready. Now we need to create a click on generate audio. So the audio will merge it to your PPT with the script which is created by the slide narrator. Now for each slide, your audio is merged with your PPT. Finally, we can either download it or you can preview the script, or finally you can create it with the MP4 video, like a video format. So you can create a video format of PPT which is narrated. So it takes few minutes, not too much of time, only. So once we click on it, now all the merging of your slide, narrations, videos, and the AI voices, all these 6 together will get into a video format. Now you can see. So finally, after that, you can download this. So your PPT for your class with video, it's ready. So mainly this will be useful for absentees or slow learners, or kids are asking repeatedly with the keywords. So accordingly, we can create with all these 3 tools in an effective way based on our needs. And finally, we can upload all the notes or whatever we are creating a PPT in the Gamma AI also we can share or download it. Or if you want the slide narrator to share, we cannot share, but you can download it and directly upload it in our Teams for the kids. So this effectively makes our class as well as the 100% of the concept confident clear with the kids also we can make sure. So it got downloaded now. So this is an MP4 format. It is downloaded and it's ready for your PPT presentation as a video format. So I'll also show you this. There are few things which in the slide versus mind map, all these things, if you want to make it as in the format of into a PPT presentation and we not need to show to the kids, we can effectively show all the options which we shown here, everything it's related with the one another tools. Finally, you will get accordingly how you may have to make a lesson in an effective pattern for the kids. You will get the output final of the slide narrator. So all these tools, you steps, everything's have given to the TLR team. Madan sir will be uploading it later. So these are all the steps we need to follow it, because if I do it everything one by one, it will take few times to download or to generate it. So quickly I have shown you what it is already there in my present, like already created in the notebook LM that I have shown. So any doubt or any question here, you can ask me.
Team, yes, as Ramya ma'am said, right now we'll share the materials with you. There is a detailed presentation on how to go about it, right? We'll share it with you. So participants know I'll share the attendance form also. So if you have any further doubts, you can ask us um, in the chat window or unmute and then ask. Uh,
You have asked the question for the language, for languages, for Hindi, second languages. Notebook LM is a wonderful tool where you can choose the options and you can create it also. For Tamil, if you want to type it anything, the prompt in Tamil, it will create your notes for the syllabus which you have uploaded in the notes. And for the diffit, it will also work for your other languages too. And for the slide narrator, it depends upon the credits as well as for the Gamma AI. Each task when you're doing, that is also the credit based. But for the Notebook LM is completely free. Once you have a Gmail ID, it's promptly you can use full all the resources in one go, especially for slow learners or to summarize or to get a PPT or to get a worksheet or you want to create a lesson plan. All can be done with the resources we have uploaded. Only for one resources you need to take all these options, you can do it. For multiple resources you have uploaded and all these options you want to take it, yes, you can go it.
And also when Ramya ma'am submitted this presentation for review, right, to TLRA team, I told her this like, see, currently, right, students have to be self-learners to an extent, right? We teachers are there to help them out. But again, right, students have to become self-learners down the line to actually survive in the market. So, so there is a report, job skills report in World Economic Forum. So if you find time, have a look at it. There was a statistic that was mentioned that 47% of the companies, current companies, they don't want an undergraduate degree as such. So they are just looking forward for students who could able to self-learn, students who could able to do their internships, projects, and so on, so and then get it forward. So it's important that the students also learn Notebook LM, learn slide narrators, learn all these tools, how to effectively utilize it. So either we as teachers should be able to generate it and then give it to them to help their preparation, or they should know how to actually use these AI tools on their own to actually help in their revisions, in their self-learning, and so on and so forth. So thank you, Ramya ma'am, for your time, and thank you for accepting this invitation to actually be a trainer. So any questions, team, you can very well post in the chat. We have another 5 minutes. Then we can wind off.